And we are live. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? I know. I've been MIA for a while, recovering, still recovering, but it's all good. Guys, you already know what time it is. I want to personally welcome you to the Coach B Show, where we talk about all things youth football coaching, strategies, tactics, and most importantly, this is where you get all of your questions answered. I am your host, Coach Beast. And if you don't know who this is, you've been living under a rock. This is our special guest, Miss Beast.
Hello, everybody.
Say hello to Miss Beast. She's the A1. She's the VP. She is Miss Do It All. Man, I hope y'all doing good today, man. I'm so excited, so pumped with the show today. You know, the show, I'm going to make it more about you guys today because we have missed a lot, right? And I know you guys got a lot of questions. It's May 21st, which means that you guys are getting ready for football season. Like now it's time to get it in. It's do or die time, right? This is where you guys are doing your summer workouts. I see a lot of you guys are branding and marketing your youth football programs, all of that stuff, which is exactly what you should be doing. So we're here, me and Miss Beast, we're here to answer your questions today, whether you have team mom questions, personnel questions, things of that nature. And I'm also going to talk to you guys about picking your dream team, choosing your volunteers, because this can make or break your football season. And as you already know, it's my number one priority to make sure you guys don't have a nightmare season this year. All right, guys. So before we get in the show, you know what time it is. You already know what time it is. It's time to rep your squad. So let me know in the comments, guys, where you're coming from. Let me know your city, your state, and also let me know what team you are repping this year, what team you are coaching, so I can give you guys a shout out. Man, I hope y'all doing good. And by the way, Coach Reynolds, man, what's up, man? I hope you're doing well, man. I'm doing better, but I'm still not out the woods, man. But I had to do a show today. Like, I feel like I'm doing you guys an injustice when I don't do a show, right?
Oh, yeah.
So it eats me alive. And I was contemplating on, like, man, should I do a show today or not? You know, but I was like, hey, the hell with it. Let's do a show. Let's do a show. Let's suck it up and do it. Let's see here. We got Coach McGee in the house representing, let's see, the Madison Patriots 8U team. Shout out to you, Coach. Welcome to the show. We got Coach Ben in the house all the way from San Antonio, Texas, one of my favorite cities. He's coaching the 5th and 6th grade Warhawks. Always, whenever I see a 5 or a 6, I want to say 5U or 6U. But you're coaching my favorite age group to coach, the 5th and 6th graders. As always, Coach, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. We got Coach Philly in the house, representing the Next Gen Gladiators in North Carolina. Shout out to you. We got Coach Best in the house, representing the GA Academy out of New Jersey. We got Ray in the house. He is coaching, let's see here, the New Britain Powell Raiders, 11U team out of New Britain. All right, let's see who else we got. We got Coach Jose. Is that Las Vegas? Yeah, the Las Vegas Lights. Bro, I'm so jealous.
Oh, that's a good name.
Bro, I'm jealous, man. Like, I want to coach a team in Vegas. What's up with that, man? I want to coach a team in Vegas.
Right.
Let's see here. We got LB from Mexico in the house. Wow. Shout out to you, Coach. Let's see here. He's coaching a high school team named the Choros.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, Coach. Shout out to you, man. Welcome to the show. Let's see who else we got. Of course, we got Coach Reynolds in the house. He is family representing from Richmond, Virginia, coaching the Verna 12U squad. We got Coach King in the house representing the Mizzou Rampage 14U and 12U team. Interesting.
Wow.
So Coach, are you coaching both teams? Are you coaching that general age group, Coach? Let me know, man. Let me know, because I've been in positions where I've coached like a wide age range, and it's an interesting situation to say the least. I've been there. We got Coach Vincent in the house representing his 10U squad.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Oh man, Coach, you coaching both teams. Shout out to you, brother. Oh, I know. Hey, I know you got questions, Coach King. Man, I've been there before. I've coached 2 age groups, and then I start politicking with the league and say, "Hey, look, can I just merge this team?
Right?
Can I just merge this team? Because coaching 2 age groups is crazy when like you got like a 12U team, and then you got kids that's like 9, right? The learning curve is just so broad. It's better to just kind of coach them together. In my situation, that helped us, right? But shout out to you, man. Mad respect. Let's see. Coach said my nephew's 12 and my other nephew's 14. Man, much respect to you, brother. Much respect to you, man.
It's awesome.
Let's see who else we got. Coach said, come to Vegas. We would be honored to have you coaching with us. Bro, man, I would love to come to Vegas and coach with you guys. You know, as a matter of fact, man, Miss Beast and I, we've been talking about just traveling around and just helping you guys in any way we can, just showing up, just showing up, man, and just answering any questions you guys may have. If you guys need us to talk to your coaching staff, the whole 9 yards there, man. I'm really trying to make myself more available to you guys in a more personal capacity. Of course, when I get to feeling a little bit better, I definitely want to be able to get out to you guys and do more with you guys. And let's see.
Of course. Coach
Carl, shout out to you, brother, from Columbus, Ohio, representing the Packers 14U team. Man, that's awesome, man. Look, guys, if I missed you, forgive me. Welcome to the Coach Beast Show. Now, before we get the party started, guys, if you're watching on Instagram and you think you may have questions, because this is kind of a question-based show. We love doing live Q&A on here. If you think you may have questions, come on over to the YouTube channel, okay? Excuse me, my voice drying up. Come over to the YouTube channel. That's where I answer your questions. It's hard for me to bounce back and forth from YouTube to IG to answer those questions. So if you think you may have questions, come over to YouTube. Just find me over at Coach Beast, and you will see the show. And if you don't think you're going to have any questions, all good. Stay where you are, man. Enjoy the show, okay? And you're welcome to come over anytime you want. All right, guys. If y'all ready to get this party started, give me a hell yeah in the comments. Give me a hell yeah. If y'all ready to get the show started, give me a hell yeah. And I'm going to show y'all something too while y'all giving me some hell yeah. So I got this stream deck right here that Miss Beast got for me for my birthday. It was my birthday, yeah. For my birthday. And this is going to control all the sound and all of that stuff for us, right, with the show. I've been working on getting this damn thing installed for like an entire week, right? And I thought I had it until the last hour of the show. And then all of my sound went out. So I had to like delete everything. Like I had to delete all of my new little tech and toys and stuff like that. So guys, I promise you, we're going to get this show more interactive with sound and music and all kind of funny crap. Man, I had this thing programmed to be so funny, man. I'm over here laughing.
Is that why you're laughing?
Yeah, man. I'm always humoring myself and all of that. So, man, I'm over there just laughing at the sound bites and stuff that it's given, and the whole 9 yards. All right, guys, let's pay some bills real quick, and we're going to get this party started. This episode is brought to you by Beast Out U, the ultimate resource for youth football coaches who want to dominate the game. Whether you're looking for winning playbooks, powerful formations, or expert strategies, Beast Out U has you covered. Stop guessing. Start coaching like a champion. And for you guys who don't know, Beast Out U is my actual playbook store. It's my actual business. So right now, man, we actually got the Beast Unleashed playbook bundle, 90% off. And we actually totally revamped the store. So if you guys go to the store, it looks completely different. I look completely different.
And you even added to the Beast bundle to the Beast Unleashed.
Yeah. I actually added to the Beast Unleashed bundle. I created a coach's parents guide. Literally, I created a book to teach you guys or show you guys how to deal with tough situations with parents, toxic situations. When they're giving you guys a hard time, when you got problems, you can go straight to that guide. It is going to tell you exactly what to do. Yeah, I'm that guy. I'm that guy. I'm looking out for you guys. Y'all hear me? So we added that. The Beast Unleashed bundle is up to 18 playbooks and drills, plus that guide as a bonus. You know, so man, we have absolutely been loading up and putting in a lot of work. And shout out to you, Jose. He's out purchased your whole bundle. Best purchase ever. I love that Reaper defense, brother. Mad love and respect to you, man. Thank you, man, for your purchase, man.
Yeah, I remember seeing his name.
Oh, yeah, you remember seeing his name?
Yeah.
Miss Beast remember seeing you, man. Yeah, Coach B, man, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing better. I'm still having, my setbacks and stuff. I don't know if y'all notice, I'm talking a little slower. I'm talking a little slower so I don't trigger myself and my breathing get tight and stuff like that. So bear with me if I'm talking. If I sound messed up, forgive me. Y'all know what's going on. Coach Gray says for sure running that Reaper defense this year. I'm telling you guys, hey, y'all been buying the Reaper, the 4-4 Reaper defense like crazy this year. That has literally been the playbook of the year, like crazy. While others complain that I'm using their stuff, all of that stuff, they fail to realize that the 4-4 Reaper defense is the fastest selling playbook that I have. The Beast Unleashed bundle is number 1, but the 4-4 Reaper defense is number 2 in terms of the playbooks that's going. So guys, look, I've been running that defense for 15 years and I'm a multiples guy. If something stopped working, I don't mind changing what I'm doing. So if I've been running that defense for 15 years of coaching, that should tell you everything you need to know, right? About what you should be running, because I only go with what's tried and true and what's been consistent and working for me. Yeah. All right, guys. So definitely wanted to point that out.
And what also helps too with the playbook is that you have all those videos on YouTube that they could go back and look at and all that good stuff.
Now, Miss Beast just hit home a great point. Guys, I got so many videos going over the 4-4 Reaper defense. We just did a week's worth of content on trench warfare and running the 4-4 Reaper defense. Then if you go back 2, 3, 4 years, I got 2, 3, 4 years of videos about the 4-4 Reaper defense. So if y'all need help in any way with the 4-4 Reaper, you can refer back to all of my videos on YouTube about the 4-4 Reaper defense. Okay. Just wanted to hit that home. All right, guys. So let's get this show started. You ready to get this party started, Miss Beast?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Cool. So one of the things we're going to continue to talk about today is we want to talk about structure, but more so I want to talk about choosing your dream team, guys. Who are the type of people you need to look for? What are the type of people you need to have? Okay. Now I got Miss Beast here because she's going to help kind of answer questions and commentate and things of that nature today to help Coach Beast out a little bit. But feel free to ask Miss Beast any questions about being a team mom, being a vice president, help dealing with non-football affairs. Okay, guys, she's the person that will answer those things for you. Okay. So when it comes down to organizational structure, things of that nature, I always say you need a trifecta, okay, in leadership. And I'm not talking about just your coaching staff today. We're talking about everybody, right? The trifecta needs to be you, the head coach / athletic director, Then you need to have the team mom, okay? I would even say a head, like a team mom that's the head of other team moms if you're over an entire program. If you're just coaching a team, just have one team mom. And I recommend all of you guys to have a cheer director. I know some of you guys only got like a football team. Well, I tell you guys all the time, get yourself a cheer director, because the cheer director is going to attract a lot of girls, right, to the cheer squad. But guess what? The girls got cousins, the moms got friends who got sons. It's going to attract so many boys to your program who want to play football that you never even thought about, just because you got a cheer program. And not to mention, having a cheer program looks really good with your program when you're playing them games and they seeing them cheerleaders cheer, and the team you're playing against don't have a cheerleading squad. They're going to look kind of dumb. I'm telling you.
That's true.
I'm telling you.
The cheerleaders always make it pop for some reason.
Mm-hmm. Like literally, if and you probably already seen this happen. You probably already been on this side of the fence where you're playing a team that got a cheerleading squad. They over there got the parents crunk, and y'all over there, y'all got like 6 parents in the bleachers and stuff like that. And you like, man, we need a cheerleading squad. We need some team spirit or something like that.
That's the truth.
I absolutely been there before. And another thing I really want to talk about too is and this is kind of where we're going to start, is your assistant coaches, guys. I really want to hit home the importance of choosing the right assistant coaches for your program, because I'm here to tell you, okay, this is a good point. Some just hit me. So my goal is to make sure you got a dream team, right? Well, if you don't get this right, you're going to have a nightmare team. Y'all got me? I'm going to say that again. I'm going to show you the pieces you need to have a dream team. But if you get this wrong, this dream team can become a nightmare team.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what you don't want to happen, okay? So first things first, the assistant coaches. Guys, I'm here to tell you, I've had so many bad coaches, especially starting off, because you want to give people a chance. You want to give people an opportunity, all of this. If you don't choose men or women with character, man, they will turn on you and they will become your Judas. Do you guys remember what I said a Judas is? What is a Judas in your program? Somebody let me know. Let me see if y'all remember what I told y'all about who's a Judas. You think they remember?
Oh yeah, they have to.
Y'all, I hope y'all remember. Let me know in the comments who y'all think a Judas is in the program. Like, what is a Judas? I want to know. Let me see if my IG people saying anything over here.
Whoa.
What is a Judas? Let me know. And hey, I may give a playbook away today, depending on how engaging you guys are.
That's always fun.
Yeah, playbooks are always fun. Oh, we got a good answer here.
Oh, Ben.
Ben coming in with them. Oh, okay. Yeah, Ben coming in with that fire.
Mm-hmm.
Ben said Judas will go behind your back. Coach Gray said somebody you can't trust. I like it. I like it. Let's see. Coach Dilly says he coach that secretly wants you to fail or talks down on you to parents and others. Oh, that's a good one. Coach B said talk shit to everyone about you.
That's the truth. That's the truth.
That's right. My boy. Coach Dylan says betrayer. Oh man. Let's go to IG. Let's see what my IG people saying. Lemonhead 58 says then betray you. See, right. Say one's talk. Main coach says, I'm gonna say the ones that talk down on the program. Man. Let me see. Lemonhead said, okay, I missed this part. He said, act like they like you and agree with you, and then betray you. Man. Hey, all of y'all right.
That's true.
All of y'all right. Ooh, somebody said a snake.
Ooh.
A snake. Hey, fun fact, guys. I was walking a few days ago, and literally a snake slithered by me, like literally probably 3-4 feet away from me. And the snake was not small. The snake was probably about 4 feet long, 3.5, 4 feet long. A snake just slithered by me, all black snake. And I stay in the country. I stay right by a lake. So, we see all kind of wildlife, but literally I had a snake just while I was walking go right by me. If I wasn't paying attention, I would have probably stepped on it.
Ooh.
Like, no doubt. So let me say this, guys. There are 3 different type of people that will betray you faster than anything. Let's get the obvious one out the way. The parents. The parents will betray you and will turn on you fast, because here's the thing about parents. And look, no disrespect to the parents when I say this, okay? This is me talking from a coaching perspective. I got kids who play sports, so I'm a sports parent. We're a sports parents. So a parent is selfish. A parent wants the best interest for their child. And there's levels to selfishness. You're going to have parents come to your program, and guess what they're going to want to do? They're going to want little Johnny to start at quarterback, running back, or whatever. Usually they come into the program with intent. Very rarely is a parent bringing their kid to your program just for, them to just put on some pads and look cute. Okay. Most of these parents want their kids out there so they can shine, especially with the NIL. They think their kid is the next Shador Sanders or Shiloh Sanders, and they want them kids to get an NIL deal when the kid in the 4th grade. They're going to buy the best shoes, the best drip. If your league got it where the parents got to buy the helmet, they'll pay $400 for a helmet. Okay. Have you ever seen Miss Beast, where like the parents come and the kid's so dripped out, you would just think they're the second coming of Jesus Christ?
Oh yeah, all the time. All the time.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. It kind of, I don't know, to me, I don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of distasteful, but that just to each his own.
Yeah, I mean, we even seen it in softball and baseball, right?
Oh yeah.
Parents come, they take their kids. The kids got 2-3 baseball bats. That's $300, $400 a piece. Yep. And the kid only used one bat and he can't swing.
Yeah.
You see it happen all the time, right? And so the parents will double down and they will invest, crazy money, because they got this belief that their kid got potential to be the next whoever. Just name your professional football player. Mm-hmm. Your parents think that. So they're the number one person that can betray you, okay, and give you that nightmare season. Number 2, these assistant coaches. All right. Choose your coaches wisely, guys. We did a whole show on this. I think the last show we was talking about this is that if you get a guy in there and, he coming in there and he already got in his mind what he want to do. Like, let's just say you're the head coach, but you also calling the plays on offense. If this guy come in and he said, yeah, man, I'm an offensive-minded coach, man. I love running spread, man. I love running empty, man. I love running 3x4s, 3x4s. I love running 3x1s. I love going empty. And if your mindset is already that you're going to run the beast offense, right? You're going to run the beast. You're going to run the diamond. You're going to run, single wing, whatever, right? Like, you're going to run into problems, okay? You're going to run into big problems, like one I'm about to take care of. One sec. Y'all bear with me 1 sec. Boom. Okay. So you guys got to be careful when you're choosing your assistant coaches, guys. I'm telling you, I've ran into this more than once. Put a 1 in the comments, guys. Let me know in the comments how many of you guys have dealt with a bad assistant coach or head coach, because some of you have been assistant coaches before. Let me know in the comments, have you ran into a bad assistant coach? Put a 1 in the comments. Or head coach.
And when like say you do run into a bad coach, it always falls on you. You always have to pay the price for it.
Always. Man.
Yeah.
Man. I don't know if y'all just heard that, but that's so true. Whenever you get somebody on your coaching staff, right, who turns out to be bad for you, it always falls back on you. And even if you didn't see none of the signs, there was no signs there, and the guy turned on you, guess who pays the price the most? You. Because usually what happens, you get some guys who go from team to team to team. And, they may come to you and they may say, hey, man, do you have spot on your staff, for an assistant coach? And if you say, yeah, man, I'd love for you to come. He's like, yeah, man, I've been coaching. They may say, I've been coaching for 10 years, 8 years, 20 years, 30 years, whatever. They will say it. And then you're thinking, man, I want a coach with some experience. So this is great because I don't have a lot of help anyway. And then you go to find out, if you don't do the proofing and dig to find out who this guy is, you're going to run into a dude that's been a tyrant throughout your city. He's been on 5 different teams and he's been on 5 different teams in 2 years. I'm going to say that again. He's been on 5 teams in 2 years, meaning he jumps from team to team. He gets kicked out of programs. He sabotages programs and he goes on to the next program. Because truthfully, he don't even want to lead. Most of these guys who are like this, they don't even want to lead, coach. They just want to call plays. Okay? Big difference. They don't want to deal with the parents. I ran into coaches who they want to talk about offense, they want to talk about defense, but when it comes down to communicating with the parents, they don't want to communicate with the parents. When it comes down to communicating with the front office, they don't want to communicate with the front office. Y'all hear me? The only thing they want to do is cause problems. Y'all hear me? And I've dealt with coaches who were family that wanted to take over my program. I've had coaches who were friends that I played sports with in high school on my coaching staff. I had to kick out because they wanted to take over the program. They wanted their son to be the starting quarterback and be the next Tom Brady, right? Or Drew Brees or somebody like that. So you have to be careful and proof these guys. Third one, and this is where Miss Beast kind of come into play. All right. Team mom. And I'm gonna say team mom and cheer mom. All right. I'm gonna throw that in here. And let me pull up this chart real quick because I really want to hit home on what to look for with the team mom. So, and then I'm gonna have you guys ask Miss Beast different things, and she's gonna also talk a little bit on this as well. So when you choose a team mom, I always look for somebody who's a good fit, not just for the team, but for me, right? I'm the kind of dude, I do better with somebody who likes to be kind of quiet and just like to do the work, a utility person. I don't do good with people who are as, what's the word? I hate to say this word because it gets thrown around a lot, but I'm going to say it. I don't deal good with people who as alpha as me. I just don't. I just don't do well with them. Because we end up out there, out there fighting. And I say that tongue in cheek. I ain't finna be out there fighting for nobody. But
right.
But what I'm saying is, when I go into a season, guys, I already have it planned out a year in advance. Like everything's already planned out and scheduled and mapped out. If I got somebody who wanna all of a sudden they get an idea while they're watching Netflix that they want to do cosplay with the kids tomorrow, and they throw the idea at me the very night that they came up with the idea, it's probably going to not work with me and get shot down because we already have things scheduled, right?
Yeah, we've been through the burn already when we have made short decisions like that.
Exactly. Like, I don't do like immediate decisions, guys. Like, literally, we had 2 salesmen come to our house today trying to sell us a phone plan and internet, right? Just popped up out the blue, right? And they trying to sell. I told those guys, I said, look, y'all talking to the wrong guy. Like, I already know if I'm gonna buy like a phone or buy something or gonna do something, I already know what I'm gonna do months in advance. Like literally, my kids already know if they want to go somewhere, they better have already ran that by me because I already got things scheduled out. That's just the way I am. I'm very strategic like that and very intentional like that. So you may be the opposite, coach. You may be the type of guy that wants somebody that's very assertive and totally take control of, a certain aspect of the program. And there's nothing wrong with that either. Find someone who is a good fit for you and a good fit for the team. Very important.
Sure.
Very important. Number two, you want to consider experience. If this mom has been a team mom before, it helps a lot. Especially, because if they got the experience, they kind of know what to expect. But it's a two-edged sword to go along with that. Some of them got the same problem that these assistant coaches had. They've been the team. They've took little Johnny to 8 different teams because she want little Johnny to be quarterback. Okay. And so you got to be mindful of the type of team mom you get with that, because some of these team moms, they'll do whatever they want to and whatever they can to try to get little Johnny to be the starting quarterback, running back, whatever. And y'all know what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. All right. So like that's super, super important. Anything you want to say on that, Miss Beast?
No, it's true though. What you said, they're willing to do whatever.
Mm-hmm. So. Exactly. And number 3, and this is like a really, really important one for you, coach, and this falls on you. You want to define the responsibilities of the team mom. As a matter of fact, you want to define the responsibilities of every single person that's going to be on your volunteer staff, okay? And if you guys need help with that, let me know. Just like reach out to me on Instagram, DM me, or email me at beastoutyou@gmail.com. And you can create a sheet that define the responsibilities you need for your team mom, your coaches to do to help them stay in their lane. If you just tell the team mom, hey, I just need you to do waters, like deliver, just give waters, and you leave it vague like that, like she may get waters, Gatorade, and now she done created a whole committee about water and stuff like that, and she don't run it by you. But if you define the responsibilities, like, look, I want you to come up with a water initiative and get the parents involved. And can you bring it by me so I can approve it? Look over it and approve it before you implement it. Like, you got to be like direct like that, so it's no confusion. Because you get some team moms, when you give them the job, they become so ambitious, they start doing stuff that makes you uncomfortable. And it's out of the scope of the culture of the program where you're trying to lead the program. And you don't want that to happen, because now when you run into those type of problems, now you got friction. And when you get friction, now it's room for disrespect to happen. Somebody may feel disrespected. You may feel disrespected. She may feel disrespected. Same thing with the coaches. If you don't define the responsibilities, somebody's going to feel disrespected because there's been a lack of understanding and a lack of alignment there. Okay. And that's when problems start to happen in youth football. So you want to make sure you're very intentional about, defining the right responsibilities. And guys, we're at the bottom of the hour. So our Q&A is now open. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and drop them. Now, this is your time to get your questions answered from me and Miss Beast. We are here to answer your questions, guys. So go ahead and drop them. Again, if you're watching on Instagram, it looks like a lot of you have already started to come over. But if you're watching on Instagram and you have questions, just come over to YouTube and we'll be able to help you that way. All right, guys. Let's see here. See what y'all saying. I'm so grateful my team staff is like family.
Yep.
We all know our role. That's beautiful, man.
That's a healthy beautiful. Sign.
That's a healthy sign. And that's something we should talk about. Healthy signs. So tell me this, Miss Beast. What would you say are some healthy signs of a youth football program, in your opinion?
Healthy signs when people aren't like going over the boundaries that you set, you know, when they're not disrespecting you, you know, just things that you would think that people would already know.
Yeah. Yeah. And let me know, guys. Let me know in the comments, what are some healthy signs of a program in your opinion? This is really good. I want to know what you guys think are some healthy signs. I think what Coach V just said about his staff is like a family, like that's a really good healthy sign. And one thing, when I always say family too, I always say with family, sometimes it can be drama, sometimes it can be problem, but the love and the commitment to each other is so great that it keeps y'all together and it makes the core strong. It makes the core extremely strong. So, you know, that's a big one. That's a big one. And another thing, guys, if you haven't already and you're getting value from the show, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Usually Miss Beast reminds me, but she's right here beside me, so she can't do it today. Y'all go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe. We're going to pause and do that now. Hit that like button, subscribe, guys, if you haven't already. All right. Let me know, guys. Come on, let me know. I'm gonna stop the show real quick. Let me know in the comments, what would you guys say is a sign of a healthy program? I want to know in the comments. Now, I would say for us, our Eastside Warriors team was special.
Yeah, that was the best program.
Yeah, our Eastside Warrior team was so special because everybody was locked in on the kids. And in my experience, guys, the key sign of a healthy program is when the parents are invested into the kids. They show up to the kids' practice. They let you coach. Everybody pitch in to help each other. If a kid can't go to practice, we got a carpool system and parents are. You don't have to pull teeth to get a parent to pick up a kid. It's already taken care of. Like, you don't even have to worry about it, right? As the coach. Like, that's like a huge sign.
That's true.
Of a healthy program.
Yeah, like when the parents actually want to sign up, want to donate money, you know, don't like give you like any, I guess, reasons like to doubt, like, you know, like their end of the bargain, like, yes, I'm gonna do it. You know, that's a really healthy sign when they're on board, because you don't gotta pull teeth to be like, you know, please do this for your kid. You know, they just want to do it because that's just who they are.
And to that point, like, this is why I don't give free stuff away no more in my program. Now, I can tell you, I've given well over $15,000 to $20,000 of free stuff, okay, to kids. So, you know, when I say this, some coaches get mad at me, guys, and they say, well, you don't need to coach if you ain't willing to do it. Man, guys, I bought my whole team PlayStation 4s. Y'all hear me? I bought my entire team PlayStation 4s. Like, our program has a reputation of being the community team, meaning our reputation is being the standard. Let me be clear.
Sure.
We're the standard, meaning we set the tone for everything. Our kids, we invest in spirit packs, we invest in backpacks. Sure. We invest in helmets, shoulder pads, all kind of things for our kids, but we don't give it away for free no more.
Right.
Like, there was a time where, man, I would go around the town, collect helmets and stuff and give it to kids.
Shoulder pads, all that.
Shoulder pads, the whole 9 yards, guys, cleats. And all I ask is that equipment be returned at the end of the season. Man, no, you might as well say, you know, bye-bye to that stuff, because at the end of the season, 2/3 of it's gone.
Yep.
And then when you try to get it and ask for it, guess what happens? Them parents dare you to come to their house.
They ghost
trying
you.
to get your stuff. So we created a renters program where if the kid need a helmet, shoulder pads, they can rent it. They sign their name, they fill out a contract, and in that contract, it is known, if you don't return this stuff, right, that legal action may be taken against you. Right? And that resolves a lot of the issue. When you let these parents know in bold red font that if you don't return these things, you know, legal action may be taken against you, you know. And of course, for us, we don't trip, over that kind of stuff. But it's sad we have to put that line in there sometime, because some parents, when they don't feel invested, they don't care. Like, we used to pay for all the kids' registration and things of that nature, thousands of dollars in scholarships and registration. Man, the parents don't bring their kids to practice. You still got to pick them up. It's almost like, and I made a video on this, and I may have said this on the show before, but it's like when the parents pay for the registration fee and pay for their kids' equipment, they're more invested. They come to the kids' practices and stuff like that. But then it's like when you do everything, like you're putting your own money and resources into the program on the front end, that's when the parents don't care.
Yeah, they don't care because they're so ungrateful. I hate to say that, but it's the truth.
Yeah. Yeah. Why do you think, what's the psychology behind that? Why do you think like parents are like that?
I don't know. I think because when somebody is given something for free, like they don't work for it. So, I mean, they feel like it doesn't hurt their pockets. So they don't care.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I had an old school coach tell me one time, and this years ago, he was like, when you don't have these parents pay for the registration or pay for their kids' equipment, they don't feel invested.
Yeah.
So they become entitled.
Yeah.
They become entitled. And when you got entitled parents, guys, you're asking for it.
Yeah, you're losing.
You're asking for it. Guys, our East Side Warriors year, man, of course, we was undefeated. This was year 4 for our program, though, the Warriors program. Of course, was undefeated, blowing everybody out. I don't know if you remember this kid. His name was JB.
Sounds familiar.
He was our outside linebacker on the weak side. He was our weak side outside linebacker. The kid had the most tackles and sacks. He was like a phantom, y'all. Like, he was just getting back there. Nobody was blocking him. And we're undefeated. We're into the playoffs. And this was our first or second game in the playoffs. And his mom and dad was having marital issues. And his mom, being spiteful, pulled him off the team so it can hurt the dad, because she didn't want the dad to go to the games and be a part of the son's life.
That's trifling.
So you had this trifling, selfish mom. And her excuse was, well, his grades bad. That's no excuse in my program.
I remember that.
You remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
That's no excuse in our program, because we got a tutoring program. Like, I'm a career coach by trade. Literally, I had a career coaching business for almost a decade. So, like, that's no excuse. She was being spiteful, so she pulled this boy from the program. But guess what? It was easy for her to do it because she wasn't invested in it anyway. The dad was the one who scraped up the money for the son to play, got the equipment. Actually, he was in the renters program, so, he, in our renters program that particular year, you had to pay like a fee. I think it was like a $50, $60 fee. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah, no, I remember.
It was like $50 for helmet and $30 for shoulder pads or something like that.
Yeah.
Because we still, even though we had a renters program, we wanted the parents invested. And so the dad paid, the mom didn't pay nothing. So she ended up pulling the kids, y'all, or pulled this young man, and we won the championship. So, I couldn't get the kid the ring or anything.
That's sad.
And I actually seen the kid 2-3 years later. I don't know if I ever told you this. Seen the kid 2 or 3 years later. He actually came out to our practice field one day, and we was talking. He was older.
Really?
Yeah. And he was like, Coach, man, he was still talking to me about wanting to play. I was like, man, you too old now.
How sad.
I'm like, man, you aged out. You a good 15, man.
That's sad.
I told him, you need to be on JV. Yeah. Get ready for JV or something, man.
That's sad. That's so selfish of his mom, though.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Selfish.
I want to talk about this one too, guys. Coach John says healthy program starts with a great board. Ooh, and that's a good one. That's a good one. A lot of you guys know my opinion about boards. I don't like boards personally. because I've seen so many bad boards. I've been a part of a board.
Mhm.
And I would say, just from a statistical standpoint, I would say 70 to 80% of boards in youth football are trifling. There's problems with them. I've rarely seen a good board in a youth football program. Thank God, like with our league that I coached in on the rec side, we didn't have to have a board.
Right.
I use my trifecta as my board, which is me, the athletic director, president, our VP, and then we have our cheer director. That's kind of our little board, But in my experience, when you got a board, especially with a lot of parents on there, man, that's like a Shark Tank, guys. Y'all got me? That's like a Shark Tank. You get parents and they got their own agendas and stuff. It can get real messy real fast. And you as the head coach is just a pawn for the greater agenda of those parents. Okay, guys. So, you just got to be really careful and really mindful when you do have a board. And if you got control to be able to kind of, influence who's a part of that board, make sure you got people in there that's on your side. And I hate the political side of boards, because you get people in there, man. Some people just don't like you.
Yeah.
They just don't like you. And all they want to do is see your demise, see you out the program. And so, guys, you just got to be careful and be super mindful. All right, we're looking good on time. And again, guys, if you got any questions related to the off season, preparing for the off season, this upcoming youth football season, playbook schemes, whatever, go ahead and drop them, guys. We've got about 14 minutes to go before the show end today. So I want to make sure I get to y'all questions. Coach Ben said I took days off from work to get sponsors and raffle donations to get each kid their own personalized equipment bag with a football, hard shell, chin strap, t-shirt, practice, game jersey, and spats. Man, hey, bro,
wow,
that's awesome, man. Man, yeah, you sound like me, brother. You sound like me, man. And in a weird way, this is why I love being a head coach, right? Because football, like being a head coach, is 80-90% leadership, 10 to 20% football. Even when you're talking about football itself in a youth football program, guys, understand that you're practicing 80% of the time. You're only playing games 20% of the time.
It's true.
So you're dealing more with off the game field issues, program issues, than the X's and O's, right? Like for me, I love the leadership part of this whole thing. I like going to high schools and getting a truckload of equipment that was donated to us. I like raising $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 for our program to buy a van or buy.
Yeah,
equipment.
That's the fun part.
Yeah, like the leadership part is the fun part, and this is kind of a red flag to look for with assistant coaches. Is that understand what their agenda is, because some guys just want to call plays, which is okay. If you're the type of coach, if you're the CEO type of coach, and let me know in the comments if you are a CEO type of coach. If you are a CEO type of coach, you like to oversee the program, but you like to have a offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, a lot of coordinators and stuff like that. And if somebody come and they want to be an offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, okay, cool. If that's what you want to do. With me, I don't know. What would you call me? Would you call me a CEO coach? What would you call me?
I would say a CEO coach.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
It's interesting because I'm a CEO coach, but I don't do that. Like if I was a head coach of a high school football team, yeah, I do it just like that. But
yeah, I mean, I don't know, because you kind of do it all in a sense.
Yeah, I'm very hands-on, guys. I'm hands-on, but I give so many like opportunities, and I delegate a lot too, though.
Yeah,
but I delegate mostly, I would say, to the volunteers.
that is true. And then until they blow it up.
Yeah.
Now you do. I mean, you give them a chance, an opportunity to help and all that.
I guess, guys, I put it like this: like, I'm a CEO coach, but I run a tight ship.
Yeah, you're like a military.
Yeah,
You're a disciplinary type of coach.
I am.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I am. Like to be real, guys. That's me. I'm very military. Like that's the best way to put it.
Yeah.
I'm very militant, guys. I like order. I like structure. I like intentionality. I don't like spontaneous crap. I don't like stuff that's out of whack. And that's just me, guys. So, you know, who else is like that, by the way? Am I the only like military disciplinary type of coach? And I'm kind of like that in the house too. I'm like that in my personal life too.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm very structured.
No BS type of person.
Yeah, I'm a straight shooter, guys. I really am. Oh, that's a good question. I'm getting to y'all questions now. Dilly want to know, a little off topic. That's okay, brother. But are you a QB run to the sideline guy or wristband or signal the play in when it comes to calling plays? Oh my God, man, that's a great question. I'm a signal guy now. I would say for 8 years to be coaching, 8 of my 15 years, I was a quarterback come to the sideline type of guy. Okay. But the more seasoned I got, you know, the more I began to kind of, you know, all my players have wristbands. Mm-hmm. And literally I just called the number. I like to play, you know, like for us to play fast. So I'll call numbers. I will use hand signals. I'm not very technical with my hand signals though, guys. I'm very simple.
Yeah. You're very simple and signal. Definitely.
Right. Like on defense, guys, if I'm calling cloud, they know. If I call sky, they know that, right? On offense is really easy because I got the plays and I got the numbers, and you know, and they know, you know, I call certain things, you know, I do little things. I know they look retarded right there, guys. Sorry, I used the R word. Don't ban me, YouTube. My bad. Guys, y'all know I'm working on my words, man. It's hard. But yeah, I do use hand signals nowadays, so I'm very simplistic. Now, I will tell you though, I will switch to old school if I have to switch to old school. If I need to tell the quarterback something, you know, I tell them to come to the sideline. I, you know, tell them to play, and I tell them, look, tell TJ to block for you on this play. Or if you see that linebacker, you see that defensive end blitz the edge, throw an RPO to Jay on a quick slant. I may do something like that. Okay. Great question. Let me see what else y'all got. I feel bad. I should have announced that I'm actually doing the show. I know a lot of guys still think I'm down too. I'm gonna do better with that, guys. So of course, you guys know the show is every Wednesday, 7 p.m. now, Central Standard Time. So every Wednesday, 7 p.m. And of course, if anything change, I'll let you guys know. Like if the show's going to be canceled or something, I like to let y'all know in advance about that kind of stuff. But typically, guys, you know, the show going to be every single Wednesday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I replay the show. I cut up clips and all of that stuff if you miss anything. But I know some of you guys, man, y'all come on the show and y'all say, man, I'm sorry, coach, man, I was late. I was running late. I was in traffic. Like, man, it's all good, bro. It's all good. All right, Coach John says, what offense would you run without speed in the backfield? Be honest, y'all know what I'm about to say. I mean, for me personally, I'm running the beast offense or a single wing offense. I'm beefing up the line with my blockers, and I'm having so many blockers at the point of attack. Y'all know blocking #1 priority on my team, especially on offense, is that I'm putting as many blockers out in front of that guy, and we're going to make that slow average runner look like an all-star all season long. Like literally, that's what I'm going to do. Like, think about it. If you got a player that's like extremely slow, why in the hell would you run spread offense or try to have him run out in space? that kid needs to go north and south, right? He need to be like a bowling ball, just knocking guys over. And your team needs to be like a tsunami wave in front, just blocking. If you out there trying to run spread, why are you running spread with a slow kid? You know what I mean? A lot of guys do that because they see their favorite team running.
That's true.
Yep. Coach Jesse says, what's the new playbooks? I got the older 14 playbook bundle. Oh my God, man. Let's see.
Oh yeah.
Woo. Let's see. You got the OG bundle, Coach. Let's see. We got the diamond formation. Man, the diamond formation is amazing, dynamic. I don't know if you got the one with the Beast 3.0 in there. We got the single wing offensive playbook in there now. We got drill books in there now. We got the off-season blocking drill book, but then we got the the coach's parents playbook, which is the one on how to deal directly with parents this season so you can avoid a nightmare season. That's a big one.
Yeah. Do we have that blueprint in there or no? I don't remember.
The blueprint, which one? The online course?
Yeah.
No, I don't have the blueprint in there.
I thought we had in that one.
I got some. Yeah, it's something else in there.
Yeah, I know. I can't think of what it is.
As a matter of fact, y'all hold on, guys. I'm gonna show you what we got in there now. Y'all bear with me. We're gonna pull it up. Guys, I've been grinding so much with the playbook bundle and all of that stuff. It's been freaking unbelievable. Let's see here.
Yeah, you've added a lot.
I've added a lot of stuff, guys. Let me see. Let's switch gears. Y'all bear with me one sec. And I appreciate you guys spending time with us. And look, if y'all got any questions for Miss Beast, definitely shoot her some questions. And look, I will say this too, and I probably need to explain this better for the air raid offense. The air raid 2.0 offense is freaking insane. Okay, guys, like literally, you got the pistol formation in there. I was like just looking at it and just kind of going through my playbooks one day, and I'm like, damn, I want to run this right now. You know, like I want to run this right now. Like I was fired up looking at that air raid 2.0 because really the air raid is more of a multiples offense, a pro style offense. And so, you know, it's a little different. So this is the playbook, guys, the playbook store. I did a big facelift with the store. The guy kind of looked like me with my glasses off, you know, very handsome coach, right? Very handsome coach right here, guys. But this is the playbook store. Let's click in here. Let's go to download now. Y'all see, we putting a lot around our kids, guys, and diversification and you know, you see the team colors and all of that. So, excuse me, sorry, man. This was all in the Beast Unleashed bundle, and I called it now the Beast Unleashed complete playbook bundle because there's a lot of stuff in here that you can run for years to come. So we got the Beast Diamond formation, we got the Strongman Beast offensive playbook. We got the Strongman Beast offensive playbook 2.0. We got the 3.0. We got the 4-4 Reaper defense, y'all favorite. We got the 4-2-5 Ring of Fire defense. We got the 6-2 defense. We got the RPO Beast offensive playbook, one of my favorites. We got the Beast Air Raid Attack 1.0. Then we got the Air Raid 2.0. Then we got the Beast Maryland I formation, the Beast T formation, the Beast single back playbook. Then we got the single wing playbook, the Beast 7B7 playbook. Then we got the Building Champions offensive training playbook. That's the big one. That's
what it is.
Yeah, that's a big one. That's a big one,
yeah,
guys.
That's a
really vital one.
Yeah.
Then we got the Strongman Beast blocking drill book and the coach's parents playbook. So that's what we got right now. I'm gonna let you guys take over real quick. I'm gonna run to the restroom, Miss Beast.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Trying to see. I run. Let's see. I don't know. Do y'all have any questions for me? I know I see a lot of questions from you guys, though, for Coach Beast. Here he comes. The one and only.
The one and only. You got Coach Beast and Coach Beast OG.
It's so funny. That's funny.
Hey, y'all heard of the Coach Beast OG?
So lame.
All right, let's see here. All right. So, and of course, guys, if y'all got any questions about the playbooks or anything like that, let me know. Yeah, we're loaded, guys. Like, it's so many playbooks and drill books and instructional guides I got. It's unbelievable. And guess what, guys? I don't care. Like, I just like making stuff and adding value, guys. We're trying to be the standard in youth football. Like, that's the goal for me. Like, I want you guys to win. Y'all feel me?
Yeah, not only win, but start making these boys men. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, our culture has gone to crap.
Yeah. Yeah. Talk on that. Keep talking on that. That's good.
And yeah, no, like, just like with, like I said, like I always tell you, like with raising boys, like they need to be men. They don't need to be no, I don't want to say it.
Hey, Miss B's trying to be nice.
Yeah, it's hard for me to curse, not to curse.
Yeah. Now y'all know why I got my bad habits from. Have y'all ever heard of like secondhand smoking? I know y'all have, right? Like, I get secondhand profanity from her.
I can't control you.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, so like, I want you guys, look, I say this all the time and I mean this, okay? The people who mess with Coach Beast and Miss Beast, you guys are about being professional, life skills, instilling life skills into your kids. You're about building great cultures, not just winning games, but having an outstanding program that inspires kids and help kids, inspire the community, support these parents, support the schools. Like, that's what it's about, right? That's what it's about. Dilly says travel youth football culture, trash, creating super teams and becoming fake good. Man,
you always say that.
Man, that's so good, man. That's so good. And every time I say something about these elite youth football leagues and these travel leagues, man, I get a lot of guys coming after Coach Beast. Mm-hmm. You know, a lot of those guys, not all of them, because a lot of you guys are in travel leagues and y'all follow me and all of that. So, of course, I'm speaking in generalities, okay? I'm not speaking specifically towards you, okay? But, man, I've coached in travel leagues. I've seen so many, and this winning culture or this mindset with winning is about winning a game over teaching these kids life skills are insane in these leagues. And these guys, even when I'm creating content, the first thing they say to me is, "Hey man, where your team at? I want to play your team. Since you know it all, I want to play your team." I'm like, Dick. First of all, if you've been following me, I haven't coached since 2021. And if I did, I wouldn't take my boys up to play you. I just wouldn't do it because that ain't our goal. Why I'm not trying to prove to somebody that I can win a youth football game over you. I'm just not. I'm not that egotistical, right? Like, I'm about making our kids winners in life, not just in sports. I believe football, first of all, most of these kids not going to go pro. Most of these kids not even going to play college football. Only 7% go to play college football at any level, D1, D2, D3, community college. Okay. And then y'all already know less than 1% go pro out of that batch. So most of these kids are not going to be professional athletes. But guess what? 99.99% of these kids are going to be out in the real world, and they're going to want to be somebody in life. And so it's my job, it's your job, it's our job as youth sports leaders to be able to instill life skills in these kids and prepare them to be winners in life. You know, my oldest daughter tried out for flag football these last 2 days, you know, and she struggled a little bit. But I told her adversity is just a part of life. She was saying some of the kids were saying stuff, and you know, she's going up to high school. So this is our first introduction to varsity football or varsity level kids, right? And I told her, welcome to life, because you may get a job where you're dealing with some difficult ass people in life.
Yeah.
And you're going to have to know how to deal with adversity and deal with people who don't like you, who hate on you, the whole 9 yards. It's just a part of life. And Lord forbid that you're trying to become successful in life, become a successful person in life, because as me and Miss Beast can testify and tell you, when you become successful, you get a target on your back. And people don't like you just because of who you are. There's people tonight who are going to jump on IG, who's going to jump on YouTube. They're going to see this show and they're going to say, why this youth football coach got this show? Who he think he is? He's just a youth football coach. Blah, 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 blah.
That's true.
Right? But there's a bigger mission that we're looking at, right? We're trying to change lives. We're trying to set an example and a standard in these kids' lives. A lot of these kids don't even know what a real man looks like, guys.
Ooh, that's true.
That's just the truth, right? Like a lot of these kids don't even know what a real man looks like. And you are the first example that they're able to see and say, oh, I want to be like Coach John. I want to be like Coach Vincent. I want to be like Coach Dilly. I want to be like Coach Jesse or whatever, right? I want to be like Coach Ben. You name it, right? Like this is our job as coaches. But these guys in these travel leagues, they so egotistical and full of themselves. They just want to win games, and they go and they recruit all these kids, the best talent, and they don't mind pulling it from other teams. They will recruit these super teams, just throw some plays together, and then they think they're a coach. No, I respect a real coach to get a team of kids that's a mixed bag, where you got a few studs, you got kids who need more development, and you got middle of the road kids, and you're able to take those kids, mesh them together into a positive team culture, and then you're able to put a decent product on the field where you're winning games and you're scoring points. But that ain't the main objective, right? You're instilling life skills into these kids while we're at practice, while we're doing that 80% of the work, right? What I said earlier. Youth football in general, 80% is practice. Only 20% is like field stuff. Y'all feel me? Like a lot. And look, I'm gonna say this, and I don't care, but I gotta say it because it's been in me. A lot of these guys who coach in these leagues, and this is an overall youth football problem. It's not just a travel football problem. It's an overall youth football problem. A lot of these guys are losers in their personal life. And the only form of winning that they have experienced in their life is winning a youth football game.
Yep.
And so as a result, they become addicted to winning a youth football game because they're not winning in anything else in their goddamn life. They hate their job.
Yep.
They hate their girlfriend. They hate their baby mama.
Yep.
They hate their mama. They hate their daddy. They're not happy with their own personal life. So they live, breathe, and do everything youth football because that's the only form of winning and success that they have seen.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that to down them or to disrespect them. It's just the goddamn truth. But if you are a man and you have experienced a level of success in your life, you see things completely different. I've been on the side of the fence where when I started coaching youth football, I never won nothing in my life. I was 20 years old. I was just starting life. And I thought I was the shit because I won a youth football game. A youth football game. And then when I got in the real world and I started to accumulate success in my professional life, you know, being the first to graduate college in my family, starting 2 successful businesses. Then it hit me, guys, like, wait a minute. This is what success is going through the good, bad, and ugly, failing, learning, getting better, and having gratitude and humility, and now giving back to these kids and giving back to maybe a struggling community or community in general. I don't care if the community is affluent you coaching in, you're giving back and you're sharing those winning habits and traits to your kids who don't know what it is yet.
It's true.
But it's hard to teach those things if you've never been through it. It's hard to know what winning is if you never accumulated success in your personal life. So what happens is a lot of these guys have not accumulated success in their personal life yet. And they got hooked on coaching because the only wins they have in their life is a youth football game, which is sad. It's sad when you got a grown man that wins through kids. Hey, share that story, Miss B. Share that story of that coach who wanted to y'all was in the championship. She was in another program, y'all. And you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And wait before you say let me premise by saying this, guys, real quick. That sometimes, all the time, coaching helps us too. Okay. Coaching helps us become better men. Or women, if it's a woman that's a coach, but it helps us become better people, right? As well. So what she about to say is no way of bashing this person or anything, right? But I think this is a great example of what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So I think I don't know how old Elias was at this time.
Yeah.
But my son was playing youth football, and we're playing our championship game. And the coach had promised the kids that if they win this game, that he was going to stop smoking, right? So the game went, they lost, and they're like, well, the coach was actually like on the sideline crying, and he had told the kids that he was going to stop smoking. And I don't know like how like soon it was, but I know he was smoking. The kids were like, "What? I thought he said he's gonna stop smoking."
And the coach said, "No, I said if y'all win." They said that coach, when they lost the game, that coach took out his cigarette. He put 2 cigarettes in his mouth. That coach. That coach got mad. Like, goddamn kid, I knew they weren't gonna win. He took it out. He put 2 cigarettes in their mouth.
You're crazy, man. I was just thinking about that too before you even said anything.
For real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy, man.
Like youth football shouldn't have you want to make those type of life-changing decisions. You should already want to make some type of life-changing decision. Okay, transparent moment for me, right? Like, one of the reasons I'm going through a lot of what I'm going through with my body is because I quit smoking.
Right.
Like, I quit smoking. I only smoke cigars, guys. I'm a cigar guy. Love smoking cigars. But guess what? I made a health conscious decision to stop smoking cigars. Okay. So I've been about 3 months, 3.5 months, no cigars.
Seems longer, but yeah.
Yeah. And so my body has been going through withdrawals, and I forget the fancy name for it, but it's a condition. So, I didn't do that because I coach football. I'm not doing that because I'm a content creator. I'm doing it for my own health because I want to be here a long time for my family. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, like I said, sometimes youth football will make you a better man and a better leader. I'm a witness to that. So again, I'm not going to ever put down that kind of stuff.
Of course.
But I will say, if you're making promises to your kids, that you know you shouldn't even say, or maybe even can't even keep, don't do that. Don't do it, because it really makes you look bad in terms of your brand and your, the whole 9 yards. You know what I'm saying, guys? So I hope I hope that story put things in perspective for you guys and all of that.
Yeah.
All right, so guys, we're about to get ready to end the show, land the plane. I'm gonna leave you guys with some final words. And Miss Beast, you got anything you want to say at all before I get in?
No, not really. I can't think of nothing. I mean, I don't know.
What's your best advice to them when it comes down to choosing like their team mom? Like what's your best piece of advice, and what should they avoid?
I say just when you select your team mom, make sure you get a team mom who actually wants to help you and not actually wants to bully you and tell you what to do. You know what I mean? That's the only thing I could think of, really, to be honest.
Yeah. Is it any red flags to look out for as it relates to team mom? Like to not choose one?
I said that one that's willing to do anything just like for her kid because she wants him to be quarterback, stuff like that.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say this, something just hit me. See, if you got a spouse, guys, or a girlfriend, see if you can get them involved in the program if possible. Now, I know some of you guys who have wives, spouses, girlfriends who don't know nothing about sports, and they're not interested at all. And if that's the case, cool, respect it and all of that. But if you can get, your wife on board, it's going to help protect you. It's going to help protect the program and the whole 9 yards there, because 2025, y'all, these parents are, man, it's different. I mean, it was wild. It was wild with, 10, 15 years ago, but it's really off the chain now. And, you will get people saying that you are abusing or harassing or sexual assault, all kind of stuff going on. I said that SA. Sorry, YouTube don't like that word, but like you can get yourself in trouble and alleged for stuff you didn't have no business doing or didn't do at all, because you talking to the women and the men. In our program, Miss Beast talks to all the women.
Yeah.
And I talk to all the men.
Mm-hmm.
And it creates a certain level of order and structure that protects you, the program, protects your marriage. Because I'm telling you, if nobody told you before, being a youth football coach is sexy. It attracts attention. It attracts women. Y'all know I had this conversation with y'all. like
Hey, why you coaching?
Like look what Coach said. Coach, hey, can't have a cancer team, mom. Hey, that's real talk.
That's the truth.
Hey,
you better be careful.
Look, bro, look. I've been there before, For you guys who don't know, I was married before. Before I met Miss Beast, I was married before. I divorced 2018. So I was single for about 5 years. 5 years. And, when you a single dude, and you a winner, when you a winner,
so crazy.
You attract a lot of women, and you don't want to get caught up with the wrong one. Okay, y'all hear what Coach B's telling you? You want to get the right one.
Yep.
Hey, Miss B seen Coach Beast online promoting that program. She said, "Ooh, say I gotta get this. I gotta get my son out there. Ooh,
whatever."
She said, "Ooh, I gotta come and see what this Coach Beast all about."
Yeah, your marketing was on point.
Hey, my marketing was so good, y'all. I got me a wife, man. Ooh. I got me my marketing. Hey, my program's so on point, guys. I got me a wife. So for all you single mofos out there who's looking for a wife, have your program on point. I get y'all married. Hey, hell, I would officiate your wedding for you.
Dang.
Hey, if y'all get, for you single dudes, if y'all get married through your youth football program and through the advice I'm giving you, I'll be your best man. And I won't charge you a dime.
Hey, I have a question for you though.
Okay.
So are you gonna give away a free playbook or no? I know you mentioned in the beginning.
Yeah, let's give away a free playbook. Let's give away a free playbook. How about that? Yeah, let's see. All right, for y'all who hung with us, man. First of all, love you guys, man. We appreciate you guys so much for just spending time with us, man. We just chopping it up, and I'm trying to get the wind back in my sails a little bit as it relates to just running the show and talking, conversing. I mean, it was so bad for me, guys. I couldn't even like breathe. Like I couldn't have long conversations without going into these little panics. So, me being able to go an hour and 30 minutes almost with this show is huge. See. Coach Parker said, I'm getting married in 2 weeks. Thank God I can dodge a cancer bomb. Hey, bro. Hey, we need to coin that. Hey, we got to coin that cancer bomb. Man, I love that.
Funny as hell.
Yeah, Coach says set expectations off the bat.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. All right, guys. So let's give away a playbook. I'm gonna ask you guys a question. And we're gonna give away a playbook. What playbook should we give away?
What's the most popular one right now?
The Beast Unleashed. Who want the Beast Unleashed playbook bundle? Give me a hell yeah if you want the Beast Unleashed playbook bundle. Hell yeah. Or who want a free copy of the coach's parents playbook? Oh, which one y'all want?
Or the Reaper?
We're getting it messy now.
Go ahead.
If we do the Beast Unleashed, the Reaper in there.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Hey, which one y'all want? Hey, if y'all want to do the Beast Unleashed playbook bundle, put a 1 in the comments. If y'all want my brand new book on how to deal with parents and avoid a nightmare season, put a 2. Let me know. And then we'll go from there. That'll give me time to come up with a question for you guys. Man, I wish I had my sound deck.
Man,
we'll have that music going right now.
That'd be so legit.
Yep.
That's sad. It makes me sad.
Got some ones. Let's see how these comments look on stage.
What does that mean?
Live comments take the stage.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You got some ones. I don't see them though. I'm doing that manually.
Oh, you're doing that?
Yeah. 2. Ones are dominating. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me see here. I can't think of a question. You got a question?
Which one are we gonna do?
Oh, yeah, see, that's cool. Huh?
Which one are you gonna do?
We're gonna do the Beast Unleashed playbook bundle.
Beast Unleashed.
Yeah. Oh, I got it. I got a good question.
Good.
I got a good one. How long? Here's the question, guys. How long have I been running the 4-4 Reaper defense? I actually said it on the show today. How long have I been running the 4-4 Reaper defense in youth football? And whoever gets it right, of course, you automatically
win.
Not win, but you're automatically in it. If you get it wrong, of course, you ain't gonna get picked. unless, hey, you won't get picked unless everybody else get it wrong, and I get the person closest to the number. All right, Coach. Let's see. Coach Kennedy says 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
All right, all right. What y'all got? What y'all got? Come on. Coach JB. What's up, Coach JB? I didn't see you come in, man. He says 20 years. Coach Dilly says 2 years. Y'all can see it. Y'all can see it on the screen.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
cool.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. Oh, I like that. Coach Parker says 6 years.
Uh-huh.
Coach Ben says 15 years. Okay, okay. Come on, man. What y'all got? I don't think y'all be listening to me, man. I don't I don't think y'all be listening to me.
Nah, they do. They do.
That hurt Coach B's feelings, guys. What's up with that? Let's see. Coach Parker said I missed out on that part. Hey, Coach Parker, I ain't giving you no excuse, man, because you was on the show. You was on the show the last couple of times, man. I said it. I'm messing with you. Coach McGee says 12 years. Fieldu says 13 years. Okay. We got a correct answer. We got a winner. Coach Parker said,
What did he say?
Coach Parker said I was at baseball practice. Okay, I'm just screwing with you, Coach, man. I know. I'm messing with you, my brother. I'm just messing with you. Let's see. Coach Andrew says 13 years. All right. Y'all done? See, Coach Kennedy says, I missed it, came on late, but knew you coached about 15 to 20 years. I ran a version of it for 22 years. Wow. Dang. Respect, brother. Mad respect. Okay. We only got one person who got it correct. But we may do something else depending on what this person says. Okay. So the person who got it correct is Coach Ben. He got it correct.
Are you serious?
Yep.
He's the only one.
He don't. Coach Ben, the only one been listening to Coach Beast and Miss B. No, I'm messing, y'all. I'm messing with you. So I was coaching you. Well, let me say this first before I go into how long I've been running it. Coach Ben, did you win the last giveaway? Because I want to make sure I give you something else.
I forgot he did win something.
Yeah, Coach Ben, did you win the Beast Unleashed with the last trivia we did? Let me know, because what I'm gonna do, I'm still gonna give you the coach's parent playbook, because I don't think you got that one when you won. And with the other guys, I'm gonna pick somebody else as a winner. I'm gonna pick somebody else as a winner. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, Coach Ben says I won your Strongman Beast Offense 1.0 playbook last time. It's legit. I appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you saying that, brother. So yeah, I'm gonna give you the whole bundle. So I'm gonna send that to you. Just give me till tomorrow. I'm gonna send that to you. But guess what? You want to pick somebody else?
Sure.
Miss Beast was talking about the 4-4 Reaper defense. So let's get that away. So we'll give away the 4-4 Reaper defense to somebody next. Y'all like that?
Yeah.
Give me a hell yeah if y'all want me to do that tonight. You welcome, Coach. Hey, do me a favor, Coach. Just email me though, so I can just have your email and all of that, because I will forget once I get into my workflow. I will forget.
Yeah, and congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations, Coach. Big congrats, man. Got 2 hell yes. We got 3. Okay. Okay, let's see what question we got here. Oh, that's a good one. Okay, next question. Where do I tell you guys to put your best player on defense. So let's just say if you're running the 4-4 Reaper defense, right? Where do I tell you to put your best defensive player, particularly skill guy? Your best, let's say your best skill guy. Where do I tell you guys to put him? Coach Andrew says, Coach, I'm trying to run the 4-4 defense this year. Need help on how to run it. Hell yeah. All right, Coach. You better get this right. Hey, you better get it right, Coach.
You're so disciplinary type of coach.
Get it right, Coach. You may win. Oh man, this is awesome. All right, so I see the wheel linebacker. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I see outside linebacker, outside linebacker, outside linebacker, outside linebacker. Okay, this good.
Dang.
Okay. Let's see how I want to do this.
I see you thinking,
Yeah.
processing.
Okay. Outside linebacker is correct, but which outside linebacker? Strong side or weak side? And if y'all all say the same thing, we doing a goddamn tiebreaker.
Oh, that's funny.
This one should separate the men from the boys right here, though.
For real?
Yeah, this one's gonna separate the men from the boys right here.
All right, let's see.
Got weak. Got strong. We got a lot of weak ones. All right. I'm gonna give y'all 10 more seconds to put y'all response. If you already put your response, that's it. But 10 more seconds for somebody else. Do 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 do. Huh?
Let's play Jeopardy.
Want to play Jeopardy? Play Jeopardy after the show. So, all right, that's it, guys. So we got a winner. So today on the show, we talked about my weak side linebacker, JB, that was a dog that got pulled from the team, right? Y'all remember that. Shout out to you guys for remembering that. He was my weak side outside linebacker. It was awesome. But he's not the one I said, or let me phrase it like this. The weak side linebacker is not the right position to put your best player. Now, he would be great if you put him there, don't get me wrong. But I tell you guys to put your best defensive player that's a skill guy on the strong side.
All right.
On the strong side. On the strong side. And shout out to you, Coach, man. Welcome to the show. Coach, how do I pronounce that? Peace? Coach Peace?
I guess so. I don't...
Coach Peace? Did I say that right? Coach Ed. I got you. Coach Ed from Snoop Dogg League.
What?
That's what's up, man. Welcome, bro. Welcome, man.
Awesome.
Yeah, man. Hey, tell Coach Snoop to get with me.
Hey, link up.
Let's link up. Love to have him on the show. Love to help any kind of way I can. But no, so the winner of the playbook, Coach McGee.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Hey, Coach Andrew says no.
Sorry, I'm loud. Sorry.
Oh man,
Jeez, that was fun.
that was really fun. And guys, don't feel bad. We do trivia and giveaway stuff just about every show. Just about every show, which is
Yeah, I would say so.
yeah. So we give away stuff just about every show. Let me see here. Hey, to the coaches who didn't win, email me. I'll send you a copy of it as well.
Wow, awesome.
Email me, coaches, everybody who participated. If you're watching this show on replay, I'm sorry.
Right.
But for the coaches who participated, I got you guys. Go ahead and email me tonight. Okay. Email me tonight. Just say, hey, this is Coach, blah, blah, blah. You said email you, because after the night, I'm not going to send any playbooks out because this show gonna go on replay, and everybody and their mama gonna be emailing me trying to ask for the playbook, and I'm not gonna do it. If you're watching this in the future and you try to email me, I'm not going to give you the playbook. I'm letting you know that in advance. Whoever gonna watch this in the future, I'm not doing it. You got to be on the live show.
Right.
And trust me, you can't get one over us because I always go back and look at the names. Let me drop this email for you guys. All right. This the email. Email's on the screen here. beastoutyou@gmail.com. beastoutyou@gmail.com. Also put it in the comments. Man, y'all welcome, man. Y'all welcome, man. I'm telling you, we love giving. We love helping. That's just who we are as people, and all of that stuff.
Yeah, congratulations, guys.
Congratulations to all you guys. I need to hit the gym, man.
That's like what you do.
I need to hit the gym, guys. How many of you guys work out, man? I need to get back. Hey, literally, guys, in the studio, if y'all notice, we got a new scenery. So I'm hashing out the studio. So when it's all said and done, man, we got recording stations all over the place. We got this as the main recording station with the desk, but then I got weight room over here. I got a spot over here for my shorts and my reels. So like this whole room is going to be a full out studio, recording studio for us. So I'm trying to think of a good name to call it.
Call what, man?
This studio.
Oh, the studio? Oh, ChatGPT?
That's chat. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea. All right. Everybody got the email? And like I said, I know who y'all are. So people who watching this on replay, don't even waste your time trying to email me.
Yeah,
asking for it.
They still are, though.
They still will. I'm letting y'all know all the names that participated. I'm writing down. I always go back and watch the show. Same night or in the morning, I write them names down. So no way to get one over on Coach Beast. Okay, y'all sending them. Good. All right, guys. Well, that's it for the show today, man. I think we ended the show on a bang. What you say?
Yeah.
Cool. So, guys, listen. The show is again every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm gonna be back. I may be solo. Never know. Miss Beast may be with me. Hey, y'all give a big shout out to Miss Beast for hanging out with me. She really don't like to be on camera, guys. I'm gonna be honest.
I don't. I don't.
She don't like to be on camera.
I'll do it for you.
And it's sad because she's great on camera. Like she's awesome on camera, but she likes to be in the background and do her thing. She like Coach Beast to yap.
Yep.
So that's how she do it. All right, cool. Think we good. Let me see here. Appreciate you, Coach Matt. Appreciate all you guys for spending time with us today. Love you guys again. We truly do. We love what we do. And look, you got to have some balls to start a business around youth football. because it's not a lot of people who spend their time full time trying to help us youth football coaches.
True.
Y'all know that. You got guys, people start businesses creating jerseys and equipment, but it's not a lot of content creators just for youth football coaches. And not, of course I got my Playbook store, but y'all know me. I'm all about the culture, building the culture, helping the kids, being there for the kids. That's what it's about for me. Like, you got something to say?
No.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something.
No. I was just looking at the comments. Sorry.
Oh, okay. No, you good. I thought you were going to say something.
Nah,
my bad.
I wasn't.
But guys, like I said, everybody who mess with us, we all about having a high standard of excellence, right? For our kids and for our programs. This is why we are so aligned with each other. We ain't trying to win games through kids and have all this ego and crap like that. Screw that. We're about building cultures that's about helping these kids and really being role models for this next generation, especially young men. I love helping young men, guys. I love coaching, but guess what? I love what I'm doing now. I love helping y'all. I'm obsessed with helping y'all. I swear. Like, she'll tell you, like, I love helping coaches. I've been sitting here talking to her about going back into coaching, like coaching at the high school level or something. But I don't want to, because it's going to interfere so much on what I do to help you guys that it'll be nearly impossible for me to do both at a high level.
True.
Her coach says the beast mode room.
Oh,
Okay.
that's pretty cool.
Okay. We got a good one.
Dig it.
Yep. So, like, as bad as I want to coach on the field, I love coaching you guys, and I'm trying to double down on, I want to meet you guys, man.
Right.
Like, I want to do meetups. Like, we want to meet you guys. We want to talk and laugh and joke and truly be a brotherhood and a family. That's what it's about. Yeah, y'all sending the stuff.
That's good.
I like that. The beast layer.
Yeah, that's
the beast
cool.
layer. That's a really good one too.
Yeah, that is.
The beast. We got Cave of the Beast.
Ooh.
Cave of the Beast.
That's pretty cool.
Yep. I don't know why I thought about Mark of the Beast. I would never do that.
Man.
I just thought about Mark of the Beast. I don't know why.
I like that word.
Yeah, we too spiritual over here. Like, we call the studio Mark of the Beast, and we'd be over here praying. Miss Beast to be wearing a nun outfit. She'll look like be like a priest. I have a Bible, guys,
and a rosary.
Y'all always see me with a Bible.
Crazy.
All right, guys, that's it for the show today, man. Again, love you guys. Really appreciate you guys. We will be back on the show next Wednesday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell, guys. That's the key, guys. Please. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss the show, okay? Because I know we all busy and we forget. We forget. But if you hit that notification bell, as soon as I set up the show, you're going to get the notification that, hey, the Coach Beast show is about to start.
Right.
You got me? So that's it, guys. Love you guys. Until next time, win more games, score more points, and Beast out. Peace.